And I am searing a wet-aged black Angus steak and corn and rice. I know. The hell do I care? Oh, son can hear me. Hi, son. She said she can hear me. I noticed I'm the only one that wore the G&T Show shirt. He's hanging himself at this moment.
I'm still trying to figure out why you guys can't be heard.
Even I knew Steve was working. Ross, so you know when I'm getting in, right? Tuesday night, I land at 9.
Alrighty.
Yeah. At 2100.
Gotcha.
Okay, hopefully everyone can now be heard.
Check 1, check 2.
Check mic.
Check mic. Well played.
Alright, Janet has the chat room in on our laptop in the living room.
Now, are people seeing all 4 cameras, or is it switching between them?
I think Steve controls the camera magic.
I control everything.
Okay, people are here.
Yay, we can be heard!
Yay.
I noticed the cameras are a little out of sync.
Yeah, there's a delay because they're going to YouTube and then from YouTube to streaming and then back out to YouTube.
Oh, so we're bouncing off of like 20-something satellites, huh?
Yeah, and the far side of the
And
moon.
they're going from West Coast and East Coast USA all the way back to the UK and back out again.
We're international!
I think what we're doing is illegal in some countries.
No, just Egypt.
Yeah.
That's a
Maybe
some
China.
country. That's a some country.
As long as we don't talk about time travel, we'll be fine.
Oh,
Nothing in here speaker on the inside?
the trash compactor.
I'm not telling any secret.
Right on. Not
You
over.
guys pretty much missed cooking with G&T, so we're gonna drink now.
Drinking!
Yes. Where are the Ferrises? Oh, here's.
Oh, yeah. Right, he was.
And then I need a plate to cook the,
We need a big plate.
okay, I'll take it.
Oh, you got the Pollos Hermanos.
I do? I'm gonna wear it. I love that thing.
Too bad about the oven mitt, the Infinity Gauntlet oven mitt.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have mine, I didn't turn it in.
I haven't destroyed mine yet either. But they did just come out, release a statement saying that you can get a replacement that will actually work if you prove that you destroyed your previous one.
Okay. That is
How are you supposed to prove that you destroyed the previous one?
You cut it up, destroy it, make sure that it's unusable. They have a form that you go to the Loot Crate website to fill out, submit a picture, and then they'll send you a new one.
Oh, so it has to be cut, it has to be a specific procedure.
It has to be
You couldn't, like,
rendered unusable.
you couldn't just take a match to it, lighter fluid.
Hey, who knows, maybe they'll post some of the most creative destructions.
I've got a box full of M80s at home.
Oh, there you go. But they do actually have
You guys saying we
a
need some
list of how to destroy and how to set it to destroy.
What was that, Nick?
Now we're
Nick's got the
insane.
tunes.
Is that him? Is he on camera?
No, that's just me.
No, yeah.
Nick's camera's up on the feed.
Yeah, we don't see, we're flying blind here.
Well, you can if you look at the feed. I've got the notification from the G&T, and it's probably going to be about 30 seconds behind everything, since it's bouncing from here to East Coast to UK to my phone.
And the far side of the moon.
Sunset, that was in sync.
An ad. Walmart ad.
If you want an ad, this is the ad. This year's drinking with G&T is brought to you by Past Colonial College of Indiana.
Yeah.
If you are a Notre Dame fan, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, screw you.
Wow.
Alright, sorry, there's Nick. He's holding up the bottle.
Hi, Eddie.
So now with the potentially reality-breaking,
Reality, what are you talking about?
that's the stream. Stream on stream.
Okay, my rice is cooking.
Rice sounds good.
All right, the dinner here tonight, grilled hoisin chicken, Chinese snap cabbage salad, rice, grilled zucchinis, and for dessert, we're having chocolate almond puff cake.
How much longer for the rice?
Oh, it's probably 10 minutes.
Okay.
So we're good? I just have to wash the bowl. All right, so can somebody read the chat room? Oh, yes, push really hard. There you go.
So let me find the chat.
Ross's sister's leaving, so he's getting good sister hug right now.
So, when you can't find your scissors,
Sister. Sister. You don't know that one? I need to hear.
Sister theme song.
Yes.
Sister, never knew how much I missed ya. That's all I remember. Let's see. I don't even know what you do.
They're getting feedback, yeah,
Squeakies,
really bad,
really bad, yeah.
driving me crazy.
And I, my,
that's because the squeaky foam is actually listening in.
Steve?
Where do I find the YouTube?
It was on there.
I closed it when Janet said she had the chat room out in the living room.
I don't use that one. Okay, so I'm seeing the video.
I couldn't find the chat room in that setup.
Oops, sorry.
How many people are actually in the chat room?
Well, we had 7 people watching when I last looked, so possibly that many
The
so
problem
far.
is that tone is deafening, how is anybody hearing?
Yeah.
Thank you, son.
I'm not seeing it.
I don't know what's going on. I think it's just the fact that we're trying to feed Nick's speaker in here. How many people we have?
We're giving them beer call.
Right. You know, the problem is as well to kind of broaden this show 40 times.
Elio, what's up, man? Hey, Jen.
So Nick, Mr. Nick, I need you to do us a favor. I know we have a delay. Did you say what? Oh my God, that's gonna drive me crazy. Steve, what can we do about that feedback?
The middle camera and the top camera don't have their YouTube muted.
I just want to get the sound right. I'm going deaf.
Mute. There we go. So now we have the chat room up. And the feed going. So I've got the chat room up on the tablet.
Okay, great.
Okay.
She's still getting, you hear that squeak?
It's not as bad as it was a minute ago.
That's what I'm drinking. That's damn root beer.
Hi, Lamb.
It's me.
Talani.
Okay, Sun says, woo, better audio now.
Hopefully you can still hear us.
I can hear you clear.
Great.
Okay.
Oh, I should get my polo, my Mad Men cooking apron.
It's my Breaking Bad cooking apron.
That's what I mean. My fucking loot crate.
This was a loot crate.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I thought you said, was it nerd block or a loot crate? Sorry.
Hammers.
Alright, big salad.
And Jim is outside still grilling up zucchini.
And slip these into the oven.
Dessert's going in.
That's the B4.
$3.50, 20 minutes. Good. Rice is done.
So who do we have in the chat room?
Amanda Rayner, she's singing the sister song.
That's my girl.
Janice, it will be my first time at STLV. Trekkie girl, Texas Trekkie girl.
Trekkie girl, is it Jenny? Hi, Jenny.
Nice.
Elio, yes, Mike M is coming. I will be at Vegas.
Shout out to my girlfriend singing the lyrics in chat room. I left her at home alone with my 3D printer, and she's going nuts with it.
So you're on that camera over there?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm on that one. I'm kind of being seen on that one.
Okay.
And I'm full frontal right here, baby! Oh, she's probably holding her head in embarrassment right now. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm
What does that
being,
say?
Hi, Meg. I gave him presents for you, so don't let him not give them to you.
I'm just gonna give them to her.
And I'm in a disembodied voice.
Yeah, but like I said, I left her at home alone with my 3D printer, and she's going nuts over it. So far, she printed a Batman shelf for her sister.
Nice.
She's in the middle of printing a unicorn model for her brand new baby niece.
Okay.
And let me see if I can bring up a picture of.
Amanda asked, why are you not helping?
He is. Good? Okay.
There, he's helping.
I got
Robert.
approval on the Chinese chicken salad, or the Chinese salad.
And she also made a.
Printing out Supernatural, she says now.
Yes, the supernatural thing. I'm bringing up the picture right now.
Hi, Ben.
I'll be surprised if I have any filament left by the time I get home.
Ben is here, but he's hiding.
Hi, Ben. And hi, Elio. Elio is here. Hi, Elio. I love you. Can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Hello. Yeah, he's got some last minute pre-flight packing to do, so.
Yeah. Well, thanks for letting us keep you company while you do it, sweetie.
And Cushman and company
There you go.
are present.
Congratulations to the new parents!
Congratulations.
Welcome to the world, Jackson. And I hope Maximo is a happy bigger brother.
Texas Trekkie Girl says she may have some cute for you at Vegas.
Daily
Yay.
cute.
She sends me, we send each other cute animal stuff on Facebook all the
Oh,
time.
that's awesome.
It's very cute.
Now, is this going to be live Daily Cute? I mean, are you going to bring like a baby goat one day and a baby lamb the next?
To bring a baby squirrel, but then just be
That'd
ready
be
live
awesome.
when she
The
eats
lamb is better than the squirrel. The cuter than the squirrel. Or the lamb cuter than goat, sorry.
Alright, you guys missed. I always get the recipes out. The Chinese salad I took, because it's really big and there's a lot of people, 3 heads of napa cabbage, thinly sliced, 2 whole bunches of green onions, slice those up, and then the dressing is 1 part sesame oil to 3 parts rice vinegar, pepper, sugar, salt. That's it. Then I throw in 2 smushed up bags of ramen noodles and almonds and toasted sesame seeds. And it makes a nice crunchy salad on the side. I have steamed white rice. And the chicken's on the grill. And the dessert's in the oven. And the dessert, by the way, is super easy. It's just 2 Hershey bars. I've got chocolate almond Hershey bars. You set them in room temperature, or kind of just under room, or over room temperature, puff pastry, and you just cut little slits and then you braid it over the chocolate. Little egg wash, some almonds, 350 in the oven for 20 minutes. And it's awesome.
Ben says the food of my people. Son, to answer your question, sadly, Kojiro is at work.
My hubby's at work.
But he should be joining us later, maybe, hopefully.
That's cool.
It's the anti-possession mark, I believe, or something similar to it.
That's really cool.
There you go.
The Ferris anomaly, they are, that is
Well,
nice.
Mr. Ferris is currently growing the chicken for us, which is wonderful. And Miss Ferris is
Oh,
monitoring
there was
the
nothing private in
transmission
that conversation I just shared.
No, nothing private.
Okay.
with the lady Renegade.
I am providing emotional support.
He is. There really isn't a whole lot for him to do. So he's already helped out a whole lot just with the packing up of this craziness that the caravan heads out tomorrow, so.
And the setup.
He did the setup with Mikey.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
Mark, fellow is here. So, hi, Mark.
Hello.
Mark, you're in Las Vegas, sweetie. I can't wait to hug you, Scottish bastard.
And Bud says he wishes he wasn't diabetic, hearing about the dessert.
Oh.
No, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's an easy, it was one of those tasty recipes on Facebook. And if you follow them, you would know what I'm talking about. Tasty recipes?
Not tasty, but Ray follows food porn and panda cooking. So she's always showing me the recipes that they have.
Yeah, they're like
on
simple
those
little videos, yeah.
And it's always at night when I'm trying to sleep, we're getting ready to sleep. We're chill, and she shows me this, and suddenly I'm like,
Here we are.
Yes, we are looking forward to seeing you too, Mark. Okay, someone gets to have my share. I'll take extra wine in its place. No problem, Bud. We'll give you more wine.
Who's that, Ben?
Bud.
But, oh. Alright, I'm just stirring up the rice a little bit, getting it to dry out some.
Amanda says all 4 cans are not going at the same time.
No, we're
doing our best here.
we need to break it down to one camera, we'll do it, but, watch that one.
It was a good attempt.
Yeah.
And so far, I mean, overall, I think it worked, but
maybe next time set up a hub for everything to go to and then get sent out.
yeah.
Yeah. Next year, we'll see.
We improve every year.
Every year, it gets a little crazier.
I mean, as I recall, the year after the first time I went to Vegas, I watched the cooking with, no, it was that first year as well, and it was just one camera was right there.
Yep. And that was when Will and Brandon were here?
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Yeah!
So fucked up.
And Will was sitting there on everybody.
Well, yeah, because I made him like 5 martinis.
Woo!
Hi, Husker.
Who was that?
Husker.
Oh, BK Husker?
Yeah.
Hello, how are you doing, sweetie? You know, that's,
Yeah.
Brett.
Yep.
Hi, Brett. It's good to see you in the chat room, sweetheart. I miss you, how have you been?
Texas Trekkie Girl says it's 10 times better than last year. So.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
I missed last year's.
We did have some technical difficulties though in the beginning, but I'm glad to see that Steve worked them out.
By the way, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning for Steve right now. So thank him in the chat room.
Thank you, Steve.
I mean, he really goes out of his way for us, and it's truly appreciated.
He doesn't sleep. Doesn't matter.
So I know he's probably not here right now, but I want to give a shout out to Andy N. Goldberg. He's doing a read-in for a original sci-fi audio concept at Criterion, the companion event, the After Hours event at STLV this year.
Right.
I got in touch with him after Adrian linked the event to us, and we've been talking on and off, trying to call each other, but we didn't get much of a chance. But he's going to be at STLV. I'm looking forward to hearing about his concept and the story. Come by the booth if you watch this. If you're watching a recording of this, come by the damn booth. You can't miss this. We're right by Mac.
Yeah, well, we're kind of 2 booths down from Mac, but everybody's close to Mac. Mac is huge.
They're everywhere.
This is his first time at STLV. This is the first time he'll be meeting such a huge Star Trek family. So if you see him,
Oh, very cool.
yeah, he's just learning about the community and how intertwined we are, how interconnected that we are.
This is the other half of the Ferris family. Wave hello.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
And you're also up there.
Hi, how are you?
And you're also over here.
Hey man, what's happening? What's happening? My friend, my family, and my fan. What's up? Look at that shirt. Get that ass. Look at that. Look at that shirt. Kick ass. And I've had nothing to drink.
And he
Yes.
hasn't had anything to
It's
drink.
time for him to catch up.
Yes.
We're kind of like on, aren't we?
Huh?
What beer are you drinking? Show the camera.
I am drinking the Alaskan Amber Ale. Discerning connoisseur.
I am drinking a Blue Moon because I'm in the mood for a Belgian white.
It's-
If you know what I mean.
It's better than Budweiser.
I'm drinking best damn root beer.
You're standing alone.
And what we have here is an Obeta Giacomo IPA, vintage Thursday. So it's going to be very fresh, a little hoppy. I've never had this before, so I don't know what to expect out of it.
Probably a thing to try next year would be to invest in a bunch of webcams.
Do you want a glass? Glasses in the freezer and shit. This is a beer drinking alcohol.
If you don't drink IPAs, you wouldn't understand. But this is quite tasty.
I cannot say no to one of those glasses.
Alright. Gotta teach this boy. This house has frozen glasses in it. That's how it is.
Hey, it's my first time here for cooking with G&T.
That is true.
I came by once back in March.
We are done. Right?
My visit in March was all too short.
Yes, it was. Hi, Ray.
I know, I'm only 5'6". Already with the short shorts.
Already with the short coat.
Already with
The sponsor.
I'm really good.
Texas Turkey Girl wants all the MAC products. Bud says, stop sucking up to Steve. He never sleeps, so he has to do something to stay busy.
Fair enough.
Now we gotta wait for the cameras to catch up to see the shirt. Oh, that was
Yeah, because that camera's at least 2 minutes behind.
and Amanda's drinking water, along with Steve.
Well, alcohol doesn't agree with her.
No problem.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all.
I only drink when I'm here.
And STLV. I remember
That's all I'm concerned.
I remember going to the bar every, 3 hours?
I think I lived in the bar. I lived underneath the bar.
And probably one of my favorite moments of that convention, Mike and I were drinking at one of the, which bar was it, do you remember?
I remember spending time at the iBar. I barely remember anything else. If there was anything
It was the
else.
bar that was closest to the convention hall, which was still a walk away from the convention itself, at least 1, 2, 3.
The one with the video poker.
Yeah.
See that.
It was inside the casino. So we're sitting down, we're enjoying the drink, and I turn to Mike and I see he's got the biggest eyes ever.
Oh, yeah.
Jaw is agape, but he's pointing over next to me. And I turn around, and there's LeVar Burton and Ira Stephen Bear sitting next to each other.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That was amazing. I paid for their drinks, I shook hands, introduced myself. He introduced himself to me, and then,
And I stuttered like a freaking asshole.
well, like he was first.
I'm like an Ira fanboy
Yeah.
because I love what he did with my favorite series.
But I got to shake his hand, and then later I gave him $3,000 for reading Rainbow.
Yay!
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I wish I could still spend that kind of money.
Can you hear me?
And now over to our moderator, Mike.
All right. So Nick is back. You got disconnected.
Hooray!
Let's see,
So
Ross.
that's why that's the noise. It's fucking Nick. Fucking Nick.
Ross, did you tell G&T about the G wishes? I don't know what it is.
Gish Wish.
Thank you.
Yes, I have talked about Gish Wish, including number 157 that you shared with me.
Right.
Okay.
I read that one too.
And Texas Turkey Girl says you're not short.
For those of you who may not
You are space efficient.
Space efficient.
Space efficient.
Not vertically challenged.
Well, my dinner here is complete, if you'd like to see it.
Not short, fun sized.
Show it.
Angus
Sorry's morn.
with rice and corn.
We really can't
Angus.
see it because none of us have the video feed.
Angus from AC/DC. Angus?
So Gish Wish stands for Greatest International Scavenger Hunt the world has ever seen, and it's organized by actor Alicia Collins of Supernatural, who my girlfriend met last week and was
Yay!
very, very, very happy. But of the scavenger hunt, you go around the world accomplishing different tasks and goals, some of which are easy, you can do on a computer. Some you actually have to go out and do something, like playing Red Rover in the middle of a square in London. But this one, number 157, I encourage everyone in this chat room to try this. William Shatner opted out of the hunt this year due to scheduling conflicts. which are also code for trouble in romance paradise. Help Chandler realize his egregious mistake he made by skipping the 2016 hunt by sending him 3 photo postcards featuring highlights of this year's hunt experience with having a wonderful time. Wish you were here, Bill. Submit the photos of 3 cards stamped with the address and addressed to Bill. You can ask him for his mailing address on Twitter. He'd like that, I'm sure.
By the way, for our listeners who don't know about your show, Ross has a new Busy Little Beaver production. What is it, my dear?
Live, love, play.
And what do you do?
He lives, he loves, he plays.
He's a big whore. He's a whore.
A whore?
A whore.
He's not a whore. I can't call him that. I only met him today. He's a big boy whore. He's a gardener with a big hole in his city. He does this for hours.
A whore. Sorry.
Alright, so Live, Love, Play is a multimedia content creation hub. There I produce blogs, vlogs, live streams, focusing on general geekiness and gaming.
It's very fun. If you guys, he's got a Twitch channel as well. He plays, what are you streaming live lately?
I'm in the middle of a blind full play of Batman Arkham Knight. After the convention, I'll be coming up with a regular streaming schedule. So stay tuned to my social media, Subsailor688 on Twitter. Also, my Twitch channel is also Subsailor688.
Alright. Time out.
Hey, ladies!
Hey, ladies!
Darren's on.
My ass to this camera
Yeah,
here.
and Nick's loving every minute of it.
Oh, I'm sure he is. He'll be getting the night full in Vegas for Ruby's.
Hi, how are you? Hey, Nick.
Jim asked how long are we streaming?
For as long as we want.
Until we run out of beer.
Actually, what we really wanted to do was start talking because
Do Goodbye Horses.
Who?
Goodbye Horses. Do do do
I don't know.
do 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 do.
Fuck me.
Oh God!
Fuck me.
I gotta find this.
And the other person normally walks in going, "What the
You've never seen
fuck
Silence
is
of the
going on?"
Lambs?
All right, we have
yes.
There you go.
Okay.
That's the name of the song.
stuff and things and stuff. There's squash.
Hey, by the way, Trevor, I'm still sober. I haven't finished my first beer yet.
I'm gonna catch up with him real fast.
So squash, chicken, salad, rice, and the dessert is in the oven.
The Giacomo IPA.
You know, because of the technical difficulties you guys had when you started, I think you guys should try to name off as many Star Trek episodes that had technical difficulties.
Ah,
That's good.
As it technical
So-
difficulties and stop devices.
So like holodeck malfunctions?
Oh, jeez. That's well over 2/3 across 4 series.
I believe
every
you don't
show
know
ever except family.
that had a family malfunction.
Please don't count.
Oh, is Mark McCullough still in recovery?
He hasn't said anything lately that I can see.
Right.
Marky, are you there?
Mark, if you are there, this is what I found at the grocery store.
Matt Mitz.
Saying, in America, we have Tim Tams in the grocery store in America now. It's freaking awesome. Okay.
What is happening?
Let's get some food. We need to talk Trek.
You got the drill pool tables around here?
Yeah.
Here's around here?
Sounds great.
Well, before I get to
Giacomo
food then.
Finale. Whatever the hell that means.
Lemon's not showing up. Lemon's not showing up.
What happened to your family? Where did it go?
David had to go home. They had a large job to take care of.
Very good. Got it.
I totally understand what that's like.
But I'm sure they'll be joining us in the chat room when they get back, and they enjoyed everyone's company greatly.
Where's the money?
They had a very good time.
Oh, I'm glad. So she's very,
Reading out
they're
there.
very nice.
I was gonna sit over here.
Okay.
Giacomo Finale.
Take this one out.
Lori's
Where
voice
are you
is
sitting?
the
I'm sitting over there.
I'm gonna sit around now.
Yeah.
Pardon me?
You go ahead, you go, Shay.
I'm busy. I have things. Okay.
Is that a triple talking?
Lori made those for me a couple years ago.
Those are adorable.
Those are made while we're on our cruise.
They're cute.
Ray loves to knit as well.
I got the blue.
In fact, now that she finally has the blue orchid, the dark orchid yarn that she's been waiting for, she's going to start a fourth doctor scarf.
Oh,
Nice.
So each scarf has its own doctor?
Only one doctor had a scarf. You probably know.
he's like, I was fucking with him, and he didn't fall for it, fucker. Sorry, I don't know.
Really? Yeah, this is different because they are.
What's that, Nick?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have to say the blessing before we eat?
Blessing. There you go.
Thank you.
Grace, somebody sneeze.
That's it.
There you
Sit right here.
Need another picture?
Need something to drink.
Oh, what would you like? We have both. This is just a small selection. If you want Clementine something,
We'll have to go for espresso.
Sorry, it's a chair.
No, I have beer.
I was gonna move the one for you.
No problem with that.
I don't.
Can you give me another beer though?
Certainly, man.
I like the root beer.
Yep, please.
I know we're watching that.
Should we have Ellen buy some more beer?
do we need it?
I'm just asking.
I don't think we need it. Beer before later, make this quick now.
Thank you, no problem.
Salad's really good.
Okay.
I'm making Janice a drinky poo.
Get those damn tribbles out of the warp core, they're eating the diluting crystals. The amazing things, Tim Tams, they are like a cracker that chocolate. Something like that. I don't know. I'm reading at an angle, so forgive me.
Right. Ice.
They are a cracker that chocolate. You
Now, where did I set my glass?
It's over there.
There it is.
It's over there. They take it away from you.
Don't make me chase you. Don't make me chase you.
Even dogs that cry.
I was just getting the fuck out of the way.
Don't get in between a sailor and his alcohol.
Yeah.
Don't get between a soldier and his M16.
Don't get between the hawk and the John.
Actually, I got Hawkeye.
Don't get in between a Gorn and his meal.
Alright,
Oh, that's right.
it's not a very complicated drink. Clementine.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling.
Could be before.
What's a big glass?
5 and 6.
Oh, my darling Clementine, my cousin.
Clementine Izzy.
What's music?
Who does that for tea? Nick's getting a phone call.
Next,
Someone's talking to Nick.
and then she has a straw and a swizzle stick, and there you go, thank you.
The trick question. If you had to sleep with one Star Trek character that was part of any main cast, who, what would it be? They can be dead or alive in Trek lore.
You had to sleep with them?
Are they dead when we sleep with them?
Picard. That's correct.
if you had to sleep with one Star Trek character that was
So
not.
apparently Janice would sleep with a dead Picard.
Abort
Why are you guys even asking me this question? You know what the answer is.
I'm wondering why this is a question at all.
Bator.
Any of the 4 shows, only, are we talking movies or television? Or any?
Trek lore.
Any?
Laura Pazlov.
How old is Ahsoka? Is she old?
Oh, good answer.
So good.
Good. She definitely impresses when you do her.
We do it in 0G?
Oh, there you go.
I'd let her take the lead. She knows 0G better than I do.
Gary, he just said Ahsoka Tano. He said Ahsoka.
Ahsoka, yeah. I'm sorry, I do Ahsoka.
But Vincent Rand.
Alright,
What's funny about them? Ahsoka.
so
Star Wars.
Books can be included.
Diego.
There you go.
I would, yeah, it's Diego. Diego wins. If you guys haven't read, the Vanguard series, and you don't know who, Diego, is it Rivera?
Reyes.
Reyes, thank you.
Oh,
He's my man.
okay, I have a question. We talked about this briefly yesterday.
Yes.
And I had a quick look, and I wondered, who was the first actor to get the both franchises, Star Wars and Star Trek?
George Strait.
Now, I'm talking on screen.
Okay.
On screen, face, physical, on screen presence. My take on it is Greg Denver.
And who's he?
In Beyond, he was the guy in New Yorktown who said Red Alert. He was also in Heroes.
Oh, he was.
He was at the
Abrams'
Starbase,
friend.
yes.
Okay.
And he was also in The Force Awakens.
And in the same role almost.
So was there somebody before him? I know we have knowledgeable group of people here.
I know George Takei did voice work in Rebels,
You know, I'm thinking just on-screen presence.
but
Physical,
Face.
non-digital, complete, impersonal.
But you do.
I can't think of any.
Nick is calling it a night. He has to work in the morning.
Nicholas?
Looks like it.
Good night, Nick. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you, Nick. We miss you,
In a
bro.
couple days,
I'll
guys.
see you in Vegas, Rumi.
See you later.
What alien would you want to be?
He's going to bed at 9 o'clock.
Well, we all know
That's what he
back.
said. That's what he said.
We're live, but remember that.
I said it really, really quiet.
And this does get saved to YouTube when it's done.
Can you guys see me from here? Can you guys see me from here?
No, I can't see me.
That camera can't see you.
Not the one with you, Mom said.
Oh,
I'm
no.
just a loud voice. I'm like Jarvis.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm down.
I have another one of those.
Please.
Well, hopefully the screeching should stop now.
So you said what alien?
Looking when you eat your tea, you know what's eating your tea.
What alien would you want to be?
Alright, so what?
What alien would you want to be?
Vulcan.
We got
I'm
Vulcan.
Vulcan.
Mike's down.
I'm Klingon.
Yep.
Betazoid.
Why?
Why not?
Surprised.
Ooh.
How's the chicken?
It's awesome.
She likes to be in people's heads.
Andorian, so I could have a group of 4.
Oh, in that case, I want to be what's Locks?
Denobulin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, you have,
Polyamory.
yeah. And many ones.
What do you? I don't know. You're a Vulcan.
Riker. Yeah, because you. Alright. Oh, Dan, it's a little warm here today. And not the least, because I did have the oven on, even though it's like 103 outside. Alright, let's see if these are good.
It rained.
Okay, it looks like there were some more technical difficulties, but it looks like
You guys
they've
see
been
that
worked
rain down
out.
here?
What's that?
There were some more technical difficulties, but they've been worked out, looks like.
Okay. Did you guys get the rain that we got downtown last night?
Yeah.
That game was a real surprise.
It was worse for you guys though.
Yeah,
I saw the washouts.
I was out with my sister at the New York pizza.
Oh yeah, right downtown.
Yeah.
We were having pizza last night too.
Nice. But we were inside, we're getting ready to go, and suddenly the wind started blowing, the sky got dark, and we decided to sit down and wait it out.
Yeah.
But ended up having to sprint through the rain to the movie theater anyway.
Wait till you get too bitch.
So which Star Trek series had the best food?
Okay, the question was, did they hear that, I'm assuming? Which Star Trek series has the best food?
Food wasn't a big thing in any series.
Star Trek The Next Generation, because it was rare that the replicators ever went down.
DS9 was a big deal because Cisco was a cook.
And they had hash brats.
Yeah.
The six.
Yeah.
In TOS, they had those little colored cubes.
Yeah.
But in
Voyager,
but
there
Vo-
were a couple instances of people actually cooking.
And they had Neelix.
And they had Neelix.
but in Voyager, they had to,
Everything was Leota root based.
Everything was Leola root, yeah.
but they
Except
had to
the
make,
cheese that brought down the warp core.
Get that piece of sick day.
but they had to what? They had to make do with local food and what they could grow.
To a degree, yeah.
So they had
Although
to,
they totally kicked off their gardener.
They, Enterprise had an actual cook on board.
Yep.
Well, most of the time it was reprocessed protein. They did stop and get actual food, and for these are the voyages, like it or not, Riker was the cook.
He took the place of the cook just so he could learn the lesson.
Riker was the cook the entire time. The whole thing was a holiday excursion.
Enterprise had a great
Shut up.
bar.
Enterprise what?
Had a great bar.
Bud says, I think TOS undiscovered country just because of the issues covered.
Oh, yeah.
The blue spaghetti?
They had a meal, they had Romulan ale.
They had a prop for officer's mess.
They opened the door, there's Darth Vader, and took the, I just.
Crossing the strings all over the place in that. What an awkward dinner that would have been.
Oh, yeah.
Between who and who?
Empire Strikes Back.
Texas Tricky Girl asks, which food would you want to eat from the Star Trek universe?
I want to try hash brat.
Gosh, just to say I did.
My brother used to feed me. I used to feed Goth to my brother. He was alive.
Oh.
That's okay, okay, tangent, squirrel, it's the G&T show, you guys are squirrel. What was the grossest thing you ever ate as a kid because you thought, you just weren't smart?
Oh, man.
We used to eat dirt tacos. We put dirt in like, apricot leaves and eat those.
Mud pies. I've had
right?
mud pies, yeah.
Tree bark?
And then, I don't know what it's called.
I think I had a caterpillar once.
Grasshopper.
What's the name of the, no wonder he's Klingon, he's totally Klingon, he's born in Klingon.
Yeah.
I didn't want trees.
But let's see.
They're flavorless, I've had
I
them
had this
So what was the question
too.
again?
Terrible texture.
The question was, which food would you want to eat from Star Trek universe?
Okay,
Earl Grey tea, hot.
canon or non-canon?
Let's just open it all up.
Alright, so canon, I would think I would like to eat or try, I'd like to try a Jumbo stick, because everybody seemed to like them.
They look like bomb hops.
Yeah, they look like, bomb hops, that's exactly right, like chocolate bomb hops. But, non-canon is the one that I made up for one of my short fits, which was, glass candy. It was a candy that that artisans actually had to blow, like glass, and they would make
Interesting.
sculptures out of it. I want that, I wanna try that.
Cool. Troy, she always had a chocolate fetish.
Yep.
I love me some chocolate. So, I probably be following her around the mess hall.
I'm not after you, I'm after your chocolate.
What about you, Lori?
I can't think of anything.
Was there anything from, oh, go ahead.
How about a mud pie made after Deanna and Worf and walks on everybody had to have their twin on mud bath. And then
I love the Roxana, what's wrong with
The
that?
mud pie.
Ew! Ew! Gross name.
I would like to try a sodium peptide cake with mint frosting.
Golf clap, everyone, golf clap.
put your arm back. That's right for me.
How's that really? I don't know what that was.
To me, it looked like a spicy burrito. That's kind of the impression I got from it. Because it was supposed to be spicy. Ben's, he says Cardassian Canar.
Oh, good call,
Good
Ben.
answer.
That was a very good treat too. It's almost syrupy.
Yeah.
I felt bad for, oh my God, the actor's name just went straight out of my mind. And he's so cute. Casey Biggs. Casey Biggs, thank you.
Ooh, man, does that man.
Oof.
Come on, baby.
I'd want to cut it with something.
Yeah, he was talking that it was just pure carob syrup.
Ew.
Ooh. No wonder he looks miserable while drinking it.
He feels it out. Don't care if he's uncomfortable.
And Bud adds true Klingon blood wine for a chaser.
Knocked out in one drink.
I'd like to try both one. And I have to say, I'd probably want to try rotate blood pie.
Yeah,
Because if it's like blood sausage, I'd be all over it.
yeah. I agree. I do like me some Marcella, some blood sausage.
I'll go play in Castle's
Those
Garden.
Portuguese, they changed the name for everybody. All right. My question to the audience, what about you guys? What would you want to try? And who's, oh, okay, let's just get to it. We all know what we're here to talk about, and that is the new freaking movie. We've all seen it here, right? All right. In our last show, that we all got to see it, we all kind of raved about it. Well, since then, I got to see it again. So I've seen it
about it on
twice.
Super Geeks too.
And you saw it, how many times?
Only once, so,
Once, okay.
but I saw the marathon of all three, so they're all fresh.
But you're seeing it a second time in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay. And Lori's seen it twice, and Mike, you've seen it once?
I've seen it more times than I can count.
Seriously?
I've seen it many times now.
Tracking.
So,
I paid for it more than once.
So we, as you pretty much can know by now, we all really loved it. As a matter of fact, I loved it so much that I actually have now placed it in my own personal list. It has kicked the Wrath of Khan down to number 4. So my list stands at Undiscovered Country, First Contact, and Beyond, then Wrath of Khan. So that's a big thing, because
Wow.
you know how I've been about the JJ verse. Although I always rated 2009 like an 8 out of 10 for an action film. I always thought it was a fun, light, it wasn't a serious film, and it was a good kind of introduction to that universe. But everybody knows how I raged about Star Trek Into Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Was everybody else in this room in the same page on Star Trek Into Darkness?
Not really.
Hated that movie.
I had to stop listening to the show for a couple weeks just because
So you loved it?
I didn't love it, but I didn't think it was worth the hate and vitriol that I heard from you
That's
guys.
my take. When I talked to you guys, I thought, as a standalone movie, it was okay. If it hadn't been connected, it would have been a better movie.
Yes.
I agree.
That's my biggest thing. If it had not been Khan, if it had been the John Harrison
Harrison,
Fairley
okay.
character,
Yeah.
it would have been fine.
Yeah.
it would have done, in my view, it would have done better than where it ended up, because the whole con thing. When I watched it in the theater, at that moment, people got up and left.
Really?
Half the people in the theater got up and left.
That doesn't surprise me, because the marketing for Into Darkness is why I think so many people dislike it more than anything else.
I agree with
Because
that.
everything about the marketing was about John Harrison plotting specifically against the crew of the Enterprise. There were little short vignettes on its promotional website where he was breaking down each and every one of the cast members. And it was built up like he had some kind of vendetta against the crew. When the movie came out, regardless of whether he was con or not, the fact that he was completely indifferent was a shock for anyone who'd been following him closely.
Interesting, I've never heard that take on it before.
Well, let me ask a question about it.
Yeah.
At what point during the 5-year mission did that movie take
It
place?
didn't. It took place before the 5-year
Before the
mission.
5-year
Because
mission.
at the end of Into Darkness, then they started their 5-year mission.
So at what point did the first movie take place?
Just out of the academy.
Right before, in prime timeline, it would take place right before Where No Man Has Gone Before. As the first issue of the IDW comic series
Alright.
was Where No Man Has Gone
See,
Before,
he's bringing in the comics and shit.
which are canon.
I know.
But realistically, it would have been, what, 10, 20 years before the Prime Universe equivalent? How long did it take Kirk to become a captain in Prime Universe?
Pretty
He was
short.
30. He held the record for being the youngest Starship captain at the age of 30.
So that's what, 10 years?
Yes.
Okay, so he has a 10-year a head start on the events of the Prime Universe in the Kelvin universe.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that. He's much younger than his counterpart in the Prime Universe. But then again, he wasn't born in Iowa.
And taking a step back, the biggest sin of the Into Darkness marketing campaign was JJ's insistence over and over that
Yeah, all the way to
the release, and that's why those people left. They knew who it was to begin with, and they thought maybe JJ's actually going to throw us for a loop. He might actually surprise us, and when he didn't, they left.
Yeah, I mean, if it had been John Harrison, it would have been a lot better than where it was. But that the feeling that he lied to us the whole time, and that this character that it just made the movie feel like they were trying to remake it without really remaking it. And
I don't know, I didn't get a remake feel from it.
Oh, I did. They were remaking 3 movies and at the
It
same
feels
time.
like a remake because of one scene. Yeah, because of the reactor scene. That's the only reason it feels like a remake, because it was the crux, it was the climax of the whole movie. That was the moment everything was building towards Kirk's sacrifice, Spock's losing on him. But everything else up to that point, it was a retelling of Space Seed.
Okay, so go ahead.
I was gonna say, if we hadn't been con, if it had been John Harriman, we wouldn't have had a need for one of the new ones, can we?
And that's my biggest problem with the whole thing. They were at the moon. They were fighting the Vengeance at the moon, and they couldn't get a transmission to Earth. But they could get it across the galaxy to New Vulcan. Kirk could call Scotty on Earth on his communicator, but they couldn't get a call from the moon to Earth.
Yeah, that is why we all love
We're nerds.
Into Darkness.
We haven't figured that out.
But beyond,
Yes, enough.
I
Nailed it.
thought they did it all right. They did it all right.
Marketing was on point. There was no huge multi-million-dollar campaign, just trailers, and then 2 weeks before release, interviews.
So it's a great jump in.
Yes.
Instead of doing the long, drawn-out thing like some blockbusters, they compacted that into about 6 weeks.
Yeah, get people interested, get people curious. There's a YouTuber I follow called Movie Bob. You guys heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
He's a film critic. and he does stuff for the Escapist magazine. And he broke down J.J. Abrams' marketing campaigns as the mystery box. This marketing campaign had no mystery box. It was, come join me for a Star Trek adventure.
Yep.
And they delivered.
And they
They
did.
delivered. I thought it was fun. I thought it was extraordinarily well written. For the first time, really, for the first time, I saw Christopher Pine as James T. Kirk.
Yes.
This was a character that was tired, bored, and concerned for, but he was also the James T. Kirk that knew every single crew member. You know, he could pull an ensign aside and shove something in the
I just
back of the
realized.
box and add.
In a way, he was a lot like Pike at the beginning of Where No Man Was Not Before. And I can absolutely relate to that feeling. Thankfully, none of my deployments have been 5 years long. I think we would have murdered each other on the ship by then. But even after 3 months into a 6-month cruise, and you're feeling the ennui.
Yeah.
Every day just blends one into another, and it's like you're watching Groundhog Day. And then the guy's running the movie wants to be funny and actually puts it on all day.
Well, I had when I started praising the movie on Facebook, a friend of mine said, well, based on the trailers, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, and I don't see how it could be very good. And he referenced the motorcycle. I said, if you see the movie, all those elements fit in the narrative. They made sense. They didn't just put a motorcycle in there because it's Justin Lin. It made sense in the narrative.
And I have to give Simon Pegg credit for coming out against that trailer when it first came out, because if I were him, I'd be pissed too. He busted his ass on this script, and you can tell, because it's character driven. There isn't a conversation that happens between characters that isn't truth. It doesn't, they all ring true. And something that I think was missing from the second film especially, and a little bit from the first film, because these weren't characters that knew each other all that well.
No wonder we're seeing.
Well, the conversation wasn't forced,
Right.
you know, and it was realistic, and it moved, which is very important in a movie. Conversation has to move, because that's what causes the movie to move along.
I love the idea that all the women in the film have relevant roles. That Uhura is Uhura, and she's good at what she does, really good at what she does. And and the other thing we were talking about was the odd pairings, right? Putting Kirk with Chekhov and Uhura with Sulu, and although the Spock and McCoy, you can't not do Spock and McCoy.
I'm so glad they finally did that. For the last 2 weeks, it's always been about Spock and Kirk, Spock and Kirk, Spock and Kirk. Finally, we get to see that golden relationship that is Spock and McCoy.
Mm-hmm.
That friendly adversarial.
Horseshit.
To adapt your vernacular.
Yes. Yes.
So funny.
Last week we had talked about themes, and after rewatching it, I want to modify my opinion of one of the themes of the film. And it has to do with what you do with wartime vets after the war is over.
Oh, we're talking, so Idris Elba's character, right?
Yes.
George talked a lot about that on Super Geeks.
And yeah, I discussed it with him, and I kind of shared my ideas, so I don't know what he ended up saying, but after talking with him, I realized more and more, that's one of the themes of the film is you know, Starfleet took this wartime vet and didn't offer him any kind of rehabilitation or any kind of therapy or help. They just threw him into a new role that he really wasn't cut out for yet. And as a result, he kind of, granted, he was also twisted by whatever that machine was that was mutating him. But again, he had that edge to him, that negativity.
He absolutely was and felt abandoned.
Exactly. and he literally was.
Right.
You know, but,
Well, isolation will do that, even if he was
Exactly.
somebody, he could have been fit for duty when they placed him in that role, but
Right.
being isolated,
Right.
isolation will break you down in a way that you can't really ever fully imagine. So if you're trying to anticipate that there's really no way to rein that puppy in. You're going, and when you start becoming isolated and his crew's all gone and he's all alone, you start talking to yourself. So whatever he's got going on in his head, there's nobody to rebound that with. So it makes sense, and it's gonna make sense as he progresses it on and on and on.
I couldn't agree more. Now,
So-
you're talking about a person who was abandoned, and the only thing he had was that instinct, that survival instinct, and found the tool to keep him alive, and found a reason to stay alive and turn it into vengeance. Which I think is, it's always interesting because the best Star Trek movies, for the most part, deal with the futility of revenge. First Contact, Wrath of Khan, even Undiscovered Country. The futility of hatred or futility of revenge that Kirk had for the Klingons. Really, he could have, right, after the end of, or the explosion of Praxis,
yeah.
it's Kirk who's like.
Let him die!
So it's always really interesting that, to me, the best Star Trek films really do revolve around the futility of revenge.
Well, this film, to me, felt like Star Trek.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I sat down, I was there, I was on the ship, it was Star Trek, definitely,
From that opening scene with the little ankle biter aliens,
all the way to the end.
all the way to the end.
And the fact that we got to start off with the goddamn captain's log.
And we finished not only with, I think, the best, 45 seconds, minutes, as we came around the Enterprise being built, but we also got to hear the opening monologue with all 7 principals.
That's right.
Yeah,
That made my skin hurt too.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, that was a very unique take on it, and it really showed how they all come together, you know, into a cohesive whole.
unity is strength.
Yep.
And yay, it had a theme. Not that difficult.
And I've got to say, my favorite movement of the entire movie is when Spock is going through the.
Oh, how many people just bawled their eyes out.
When he opens that case and saw the cast photo from Undiscovered Country.
That's how you do Easter eggs,
With
goddammit.
the entire bridge crew right there as friends after decades of adventuring together. Still together, still a family, still friends. That was such a powerful moment that has not been captured, I think, in any of the movies before.
Agreed.
The other thing that was powerful about it was from a fan's point, realizing how many of those people are gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were 4 left.
That made me sad. And Michelle, in all fairness, she may still be sitting here, but she ain't right.
Well, yeah, maybe not. But
But
we'll
when she's
cover.
focused, I mean, when she's working,
Yeah.
she's not. Like the Renegades.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do that Comic Con. Hey.
How for you? He went to Comic Con, bastard.
Well, he went around Comic-Con.
To be there,
Yeah.
pretty amazing. Do we have any other questions from the tower?
Looks like Texas Tricky Girl had called it a night.
Okay.
Bye.
Night.
I don't see any questions, but there was a lot of chatting by Steve. So he kind of explains the situation, why JJ lied into darkness. It's because, and he blames it on Carl Urban for accidentally leaking the con early. So
Still Still a better movie. Better movie if it wasn't.
Yes, it would have been a better movie period if it wasn't, but yeah, so essentially that's what I mean. And Ben says we've made him hungry.
I'm sorry, but that's what happens when you're cooking with G&T, because we eat what we cook.
And we cook what we eat.
We grew what we ate, we hunted what we ate.
And we drink. Dinky.
I don't know, this is empty.
Oh, you need another beer? Or
I
you want something
have
different?
one down here.
Oh, you got one that
I'm fine.
Dessert? I do. You want me to? What is dessert? Dessert today is a chocolate almond puff pastry. Chocolate.
Almond.
Chocolate.
Right. Put that into.
I think really it's a special dark.
Ben says, oh, he knows, and it happens every year, but I never learn, and I always leave for food.
Is that Ben?
Yeah, Ben.
Ben. It's Ben.
No, not Ben.
Shy Ben.
My buddy Ben.
Yeah, because Ben's already in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, the other Ben. Yes. Allie's
I have no idea. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
This is, I'm gonna butcher his name, Pon,
Yeah.
Ben Pon.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah. Ing. Sorry, Ben. I'm so bad with names. I can't even pronounce it.
Again, sir, haven't seen him in 2 years.
We love it.
I can't even pronounce my own name sometimes.
Okay.
All right.
So are we done with Beyond? Done with talking about Beyond for now?
Oh, we're moving on to dessert.
Well, I want to give you guys a quick update. Just to talk to my girlfriend who's participating in Ditch Wish about that whole chatting thing. Apparently, Shatner actually does participate in Ditch Wish.
Yes, he does.
And last year, his team was second place. But the whole thing about asking, calling or going and asking him on Twitter to get his address, that's legitimate.
Oh. Nice. Oh, good.
Everybody ask him. What's your address?
Bring your plate.
Ooh, about time to go to bed, isn't
Everybody get some?
It's only 9:30 and I haven't gotten there yet.
It's still light out, dang.
There you go, sweetie.
Thank you.
Mmm.
Good stuff, Maynard.
Good? Good, good.
That was good.
Good, good.
Again, you guys, it's really easy. Just get the frozen puff pastry sheets. Let them come to, just about room temperature. A big, one of those big candy bars and a Hershey bar. Braid the puff pastry over it. Little egg wash, almonds. 350 in the oven for about 20-25 minutes. It's perfect. It's really easy. And it's very yummy. So, big things coming up for G&T Show at the Star Trek Las Vegas. And you guys, thank you so much for all of your support over the past year. Seriously, we wouldn't be here without you guys even listening and caring about what we think about Star Trek, so thanks. Our booth this year will be B4 and B5 at the Star Las Vegas Convention in Las Vegas. And our guests this year will be Dayton Ward, Kevin Dillmore, Terry Erdman, Paula Block, J.K. Woodward from IDW Comics, and there's rumors that we might have room for Mr. Rob Perlman, the author of Fun with Kirk and Spock and
Red Shirt.
the Red Shirt book, the Red Shirt's Little Book of Doom. Really amazing authors and artists, and
Red Shirt Diaries?
that's Evie.
That's right.
That's Evie.
6 guests. 6.
So, does everybody that's watching right now know who all those people are and why they're significant?
Oh, I did.
Dayton Ward is a Star Trek author. His sometime writing partner is Kevin Dillmore.
And if you don't know who he is and you watch this show, Really?
Really. But let's see, they've written for Vanguard, they've written for
The Next Generation, they wrote
Legacy.
Legacies.
So it's all people who are writing novels, not
Hold on.
not involved with TV series or movies.
No.
Terry Urban and Paula Block, they write not only nonfiction, such as their
The Star Trek costume book.
Costume
If you guys
book.
ever saw that big, beautiful, that Terry and Paula wrote that. They also did the Star Trek pop-up book.
yes,
So Terry and Paula wrote that. But they just wrote an e-novella called The Rules of Accusation.
this is their second Quark novel, and trust, great book.
Great books.
Then we have J.K. Woodward, IDW comic book artist.
As a matter of fact,
He created some beautiful work, and Terry's going to show you a piece that she had commissioned. If you know Terry, you know what it is.
no, this isn't my commission.
Oh.
This is it. So there was a wonderful comic that came out a few years ago called Star Trek The Next Generation Doctor Who.
I love
Crossover.
that series.
Right? The crossover. This is the original the color work that JK did for issue number 7, page 10 in this book. So,
Thank you.
he does beautiful, stunning, amazing work, and what he does is he'll be at our table taking commissions for either a full figure of your favorite Star Trek character or a head shot, like a bust. His prices are exceptionally reasonable for the talent and the quality. He does them in calligraphy ink. So it's like Chinese brush painting. It's beautiful stuff that he does. So do yourself a favor, stop by. JK will be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Coming in from Long Beach, California.
And then Rob Perlman, if everything works out, as Terry mentioned, he wrote the children's books, Fun with Kirk and Spock, as well as the new one, which is Red Shirt's Little Book of Doom.
The Little Book of Doom.
And I love the animation or the cartoon style
Really
in there. It's very cool, very cool.
It's very, very cute. So again, thanks you guys, and we do, we're so much looking forward to all of you who are gonna be in Las Vegas. We leave tomorrow, we set out on our caravan of crazy.
In less than 12 hours.
In less than 12 hours. In less than 12 hours, and then it takes us about 8 hours to drive there. It will be a business. Oh, hi. She's up, there you go, good. And we'll be there probably by 6 o'clock tomorrow night. So for those of you who are already at the Rio in Las Vegas, we can't wait to see you. And as soon as we check in and unload, probably find me at the slushy bar.
Purple zebra.
The Purple Zebra?
Purple zebra.
Zebra. Is that how we're pronouncing it?
Worst
That's all I'm gonna-
brain freeze I've ever had. You were there for that, you remember? It was Romulan Hill. It was good. So to be specific,
Not be in a hurry with that.
I was down for at least 2 minutes.
Oh.
Been there.
Also, we do have to let you guys know, it's our understanding that our friends from Federation of Beer will have their beers on tap.
I believe so, at Cork's Bar.
And that's great. And
Yeah.
Cork's Bar as well.
yeah, of course, yeah. Well, then they're probably selling by the bottle
Bottle.
there, and then,
It is last year.
yeah. So, but they have 2 new ones out, so that'll be fun.
I'm all about it.
Yay, High Federation of Beer, you Canadian crazies, you love you.
Some of my best friends on earth knows.
Ben says he can't wait to see us. He won't be at the con since no ticket, but he didn't know he was going until it had sold out. But he'll be at CriteriaCon probably.
Who's this?
Speaking
Ben? Oh, Ben.
Speaking of CriteriaCon,
Yes.
Live, Love, Play will be featuring at Flight CriteriaCon during the League of Extraordinary Podcasters. We'll be doing a live stream of Star Trek 25th Anniversary live in the suite. And in addition, for any of you who do come by the booth while I'm manning it, I will be handing out these very nifty geek coins.
I love them.
Custom printed and painted by myself and my beautiful girlfriend Ray.
Hi, Ray!
And if you are in costume or significantly impress me, you will have one of your own. The reason I'm being so discerning, I only have 56 of these remaining. The original run was 60. I kept one for myself. I gave some to everyone here at the road trip. You didn't get one?
No.
That's Starbase Show.
That's yours. So, if you see me, ask.
Awesome. And Ms. Janice, do you want to tell them what you're going to be doing at CriteriaCon?
At CriteriaCon, I have 4 wonderful panels. You can come create a universe with me, real painting, multimedia, lots of fun, get yourself dirty. Not really, you know, you won't get too dirty, but you'll be able to lead with your own universe.
That's really cool.
We'll be covering cosplay etiquette. We'll cover how to pose in your costume, and for those that like to do photography, we're going to talk about how you can help your subject pose.
Nice.
Lots of fun. They're all interactive, well, except for the etiquette.
I will be the host of the League of Extraordinary Podcasters on Saturday night at 10 p.m. I am also going to be the representative for the G&T Show for the Podcasters Summit at the Roddenberry stage on Sunday at 8 p.m. And I will see you there.
And you?
Actually, I'm just hanging around.
I love you.
I thought about, digging in and doing something right there. I have absolutely nothing to offer.
What are you talking about? You're a fucking DJ.
What can I do?
Teach us how to do audio, because apparently I can't get it right.
You can come in your cosplay and help me out.
Whoa, that'd be fun.
Come on.
He does an amazing Neelix.
He does amazing cosplay.
He does. For Andy.
Actually, I just wear it. She makes it.
She's hiding, but she does a good job.
You know, something just occurred to me.
Yes, please.
Almost no aliens in Star Trek have beards.
Neelix got some serious ass acting.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, they've all got wicked foreheads or head shapes or jowl.
You can't compete with
attachments.
Riker. I'm just saying.
I know, but how come no aliens are hairy?
Okay, so makeup artists. and-
Enterprise,
and
Telluride,
producers.
didn't he have a beard?
Okay, the tolerance are in the
Okay, thank you.
By and large.
But that's really only that
Klingons,
and
didn't they have
the Klingons, okay.
So what happened? Most dishes.
Yeah. Okay, and now that I think about it, actually more and more are coming to mind. Like the guy who's gonna be executed when he turned 50.
Oh, the David Ogden Skyler's role.
Yes. I take it back.
The trapper would go.
So of course, now that means that he can cosplay.
Zindi had hair.
The Zindi Orioles and the Zindi Primates.
Super Chicken. When you're gonna take a look at me. What is it this? Come on, the Super Chicken. What's the Super Chicken song?
He doesn't know he knows Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
You have no idea, you guys. Every time we got in the car, he'd start singing.
Spider-Man.
But then we had a moment out with him outside of the car. And you know what we heard?
We turned on the radio in the truck today, or and we're like, God damn it, I can't get away from the phone. It was crazy. Well, what time is it, my dear, my dearest, my dearest? I think that's good. We're gonna tie things up and let you guys go clean things up and pack the truck so we don't have to do this at 1 o'clock in the morning. We have huge thanks to our amazing friend Steve Roberts in the UK, staying up until the crack of dawn to help us put this out live. Thank you again, Steve.
Cheers, Mike.
Everybody in the chat room who joined us this year. Sorry Nick couldn't join us. He has to work tomorrow. and the technical difficulties were a little rough with his audio and stuff, so we are sorry he wasn't with us for the whole show. But he'll be with us in Las Vegas starting Tuesday night. Mike, you have announcements?
I can't wait to see everybody. That's all I'm gonna say.
I know. By the way, we can't say anything. We can't say that!
You're
God damn it, Kerwin. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Until then, live long and prosper.
Kapla!
Live, love, play.
Love you guys.
July
July trip.
Take us out, Steve.